Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we're diving into a powerful and insightful statement that has captured the attention of the tennis world. Former star and analyst CoCo Vandeweghe recently shared a sharp and intriguing perspective about one of the sport's brightest young players, Coco Gauff. According to her, it's the serve and its many nuances that will define Coco's next year on the professional circuit. This is more than just a casual comment. It's a statement that carries weight, context, and foresight about what could shape the career trajectory of one of tennis' most exciting stars. As the WTA season continues to unfold, Gauff's serve has become one of the most talked about elements in women's tennis. The way she uses it, the consistency behind it, and the improvements she continues to make have set the tone for how her game evolves against the world's best. When Vandeweghe speaks on serving, she does so with a deep understanding of its mechanics and importance. A former big server herself, she recognizes how much a strong, reliable serve can tilt matches in a player's favor. For Gauff, who already possesses a dynamic game built around athleticism, speed, and baseline power, mastering the finer details of her serve could be the key to unlocking even greater dominance in the upcoming season. This is not just about speed but about placement, variation, and mental execution under pressure. Coco Gauff's 2024 season has been a story of growth and adaptation. She's shown brilliance in several major tournaments, and continues to be a crowd favorite wherever she plays. But like any young star, there are specific areas of her game that are still being fine-tuned. And among all those elements, the serve stands out. In high-pressure matches, the serve isn't just a shot, it's a weapon, a statement of confidence, and a way to control the rhythm of play. Vandeweghe's analysis underlines how a more refined serve could help Coco not just win matches more convincingly but also reduce the pressure on her return games. In professional tennis, that can make the difference between a top 10 finish and multiple Grand Slam titles. This observation from Vandeweghe also comes at a pivotal moment. Gauff has had an impressive run since capturing her first major title, showcasing maturity beyond her years. But the landscape in women's tennis is fierce and constantly evolving. Players like Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jessica Pegula continue to push the standard higher, making every technical edge crucial. Coco's serve has improved significantly compared to her early years on tour, but Vandeweghe believes that fully mastering its nuances, placement, disguise, kick, and second serve reliability could elevate her from a top contender to a near untouchable force. This is not just technical advice but strategic insight. The serve is the only shot in tennis entirely under a player's control. When executed with precision, it sets the tone for every point, dictating how the rally unfolds. For Gauff, who thrives on dictating tempo and using her athleticism to dominate from the baseline, sharpening her serve could give her the freedom to be more aggressive in her return games as well. We've already seen glimpses of what happens when she finds her rhythm. Quick service holds, explosive first serves, and aces at critical moments. Imagine that with even more consistency next year. Vandeweghe's words also highlight something deeper about tennis development. Evolution doesn't stop even when you're at the top. Even legends have continuously refined their serves. Serena Williams built a career-defining weapon around her serve, allowing her to dominate matches even on off days. Roger Federer used placement and disguise to win free points. Novak Djokovic transformed his serve from a liability into a key strength that helped him dominate late in his career. If Coco follows a similar trajectory, she could use her serve as the backbone of her success in the years to come. Gauff's coaching team has been aware of this, and recent practice sessions and match patterns have shown more emphasis on serving variations. It's not just about speed. It's about building confidence in the second serve and creating patterns that make it harder for opponents to read. A strong, unpredictable serve forces opponents to play on the back foot from the first shot, giving Coco a tactical advantage. This is especially crucial when facing power players on fast surfaces, where small margins often decide the match. What makes this topic particularly compelling is how it reflects the journey of many young athletes transitioning from promise to greatness. Coco Gauff has already made history by becoming one of the youngest players to win major titles and crack the top ranks. But what separates a great season from a legendary career often comes down to small, technical refinements like this. Vandeweghe, having been through the rigors of the tour herself, recognizes this inflection point. Her comments aren't criticisms. They're a recognition of Coco's immense potential and the clear path to unlock even more of it. Tennis analysts around the world have echoed similar sentiments. Many point out that Coco's serve, when firing, is already among the best in terms of effectiveness. But its occasional inconsistency is what leaves room for improvement. The next 12 months could be the defining period where she transforms it into a true weapon. With major tournaments on the horizon and the pressure of defending ranking points, Coco's ability to hold serve consistently could relieve pressure and give her more energy for aggressive returns. That's how champions win big titles. It's also worth noting that Coco is just 20 years old. For an athlete that young to already be a Grand Slam champion and a regular contender on the biggest stages is remarkable. Her learning curve is steep, and her willingness to evolve her game is one of her greatest assets. She's known for her work ethic, and this focus on serving could be the perfect puzzle piece to set up a historic run in the coming year. Vandeweghe's comment could very well be prophetic. The serve and its nuances may indeed define Coco's next year. As we look ahead to the upcoming season, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely. How Coco approaches her serve in both practice and match settings will be telling. We may see her experiment with different toss heights, varying spins, and more strategic placement, especially on key points. Her confidence behind the serve will translate into how she commands rallies, shortens points, and manages her energy over long tournaments. This evolution will be critical as she faces off against the world's best. Players like Swiatek and Sabalenka thrive on aggressive returning. A reliable serve can neutralize their strengths and put Coco in control. Against consistent baseliners like Pegula, a heavy and well-placed serve can open up the court for quick finishes. In short, the serve is more than just a shot for Gauff, it's the platform for her entire tactical identity on court. Vandeweghe's comment also adds a layer of pressure, but it's the kind of pressure that top athletes embrace. Coco has repeatedly shown that she's mentally tough, thriving on the biggest stages. Whether it was saving match points in tense battles or stepping up in Grand Slam semifinals, she's displayed the grit that defines champions. This next chapter is about channeling that mental strength into perfecting a technical skill that could make her nearly unstoppable. And while much of the attention is on Coco, this is also a moment that shows the value of voices like Vandeweghe's in the tennis world. Former players who understand the grind, the adjustments, and the nuances often provide the sharpest insights. Their perspectives add depth to how we understand player development and performance. It's not just about winning matches today, it's about building a foundation for sustained excellence. Fans have responded strongly to this discussion, with many agreeing that Coco's serve will be the key weapon to watch in 2025. Social media has been buzzing with clips of her serving practice, slow-motion breakdowns of her mechanics, and comparisons to great servers of the past. Her ability to inspire such analysis and excitement speaks volumes about her star power. As the new tennis season approaches, Coco will have several opportunities to test and refine this part of her game. Every tournament, every service game, and every pressure point will be a step toward either fulfilling or disproving Vandeweghe's prediction. If she succeeds, we might look back on this moment as the turning point that set the stage for an era of dominance. If she falters, it will serve as a reminder of how critical even the smallest details are at the highest level. But one thing is clear, Coco Gauff is not just another player on the tour. She's a generational talent with the potential to shape the sport's future. Vandeweghe's comment is a mirror reflecting both the challenge and the opportunity ahead. The serve, often overlooked by casual fans, could be the very thing that defines Coco's legacy in the years to come. So, as Coco continues her journey, the world watches with anticipation. Will she refine her serve into an unstoppable weapon? Will 2025 be the year her game reaches new heights? Only time will tell, but the stage is set, the insight has been shared, and the opportunity is hers to seize. This has been Stefan with Trending Update USA, bringing you an in-depth look at the evolving story around Coco Gauff and the powerful statement made by Coco Vandeweghe. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned as we continue to follow every development in the thrilling world of tennis.